This video we're going to take a tour of the track. This is the pit area where all the trailers would be parked, and then you would come across here. You have to be careful, make sure there's no cars coming, and you bring your cars across into the track area. The building over there, that is where you would sign in on race day. You would come up over in line and go to the two windows. You'd sign your release and pay your fees right there. Also on race day, on this board right here, there would be where we would keep our numbers. So once you get your number assigned to you, that's where you would pick the numbers up. That building over there, that's our food shack. It's got delicious food on race day. Make sure you partake in some of that. Come over here, you'll see all the lines. You can park your cars in there. That's where you would stage your carts. And then you would come over here and look on this sign up board, this board here, and it would tell you what order we're racing, and this is where you would get your car number and you would know where you were starting. Also, duties get posted here. On these tables here on race day, that's where we all stage around here, and that's where we'll do our race director will give the lay of the day. Let us know how we're going to run things that day. In here you have lane 2 and lane 1, and they'll tell you what class goes in what lane. Set your cars down in a box. Make sure you set it down without your driver in it. We don't want anybody getting hurt. Over here are grandstands for people to view. And only people with wristbands that have signed the waiver are allowed in the hot chute. We try and keep just one race out. So if you're 2 or 3 races out, your driver doesn't need to be in here. This is where you would line up. The race director would be here. And as you're lined up, they would do your safety, which we'll go over in a future video on how safety is done. You'll push your car out. Drivers are not to hit their switch until they're past this white line into this yellow box. The cars would proceed down the hot chute here. And this building over here is our scoring tower. That's where we do all the scoring. So that's where we know where everybody's position is. Cars would come down here between the white line and the fence, down at a decent speed. Don't come down too fast. And the cars would stay between this white line and the wall. When they're coming onto the track, the drivers stay above this yellow line. Stay between the yellow line and the wall, all the way down. You see we have 3 traffic lights for traffic control. This is our scoreboard. This will tell you what position you're in when we do lineups. Like I said, the drivers stay above this yellow line until they blend. This is where one of our equipment sheds. That's where you'll find brooms and stuff to repair the walls. This is our tech shed. This is where the flags and stuff are kept, also if you have work detail. If you can see on here, if you do have work detail, that is some of the stuff, hopefully you can read it, that you would do on race day. When you're assigned, those are some of your duties for the day. You'll see the orange box on the wall, those lines, that's your restart zone. That's where the pole car picks up speed. Not until you hit that area are you supposed to pick up speed. Coming up here, this big white line, that's our start finish line. This is where our flagger is. They control the race. They'll put whatever flag's needed for whatever we need on the track. On a single file restart, all cars must stay above this yellow line. If you go below that, they'll send you back a couple positions. If you have a problem and you need to come off the track, you would come down this way and turn this way and stop in one of the white boxes. You must be in a box before you can work on the car. When the race is over, then you'll follow these big lines, come down slow. Just come down slow. You'll stop behind one another. Do not drive through this gate. This is where the cars all must stop. Then you push the cars out. Drivers must stay belted in as they come through here, and you push them out. The last car through would shut that gate. This is our victory lane. This is where all the pictures are taken for the winning cars. On the back of our sign-up shack is our scale house. And you can see in that window is our scale. Cars will stop here, make sure they make weight. This is the weight board. I think it has to be updated, so don't go by these weights. And you push your car off and try and push it up as far as you can so other cars can get out. And this is where you would bring your cart and get your drivers unbuckled and get them out of the car and get your cars loaded on the carts. So that's a quick tour of our track.